like fire, hellfire, this fire in my skin, this burning.
Welcome back to the
The
Cat
cackle of the dragon.
Go. We're back
Right. We
with the
just
quickness.
finished Love Island episode 10.
Okay, let's do some initial thoughts. I didn't take any notes, but let's do some initial thoughts. What are you thinking after everything we saw today?
Okay. I think all of you haters are crazy out there. Jalen is a beautiful man,
Okay,
and I like Pepe too. I think that
yeah,
these last three bombshells, because it's Iris and then these two. These last three bombshells were the only ones to give us real conversation and
like
banter when they were talking to people.
clock the fact that nobody knew that Hannah was trying to be a doctor. No one knew.
Nobody knew. Nobody knew. We finally get asked about siblings. We're starting to talk about people's background, guys. We're
Yeah,
finally starting to get to know these people
right.
because these
Watching
people
them
came
almost
in.
have sex.
These right, these bombshells finally came in and asked the questions that Huda should have asked before she let Jeremiah slide into her panties because they know
Yeah.
nothing about each other.
And now they're starting to find out that actually they hate each other, which I could have told them from jump, but
Right. This is actually a really good episode. I feel like they were truly dating on this episode.
yeah.
It
And
felt good.
this is the first episode where Ace doesn't have a plan.
Oh,
Praise
yes.
God. Praise God. Because
Finally,
what
guys.
they say about the devil, he's always planning. If Ace doesn't have a plan, we're finally seeing something real from him, y'all. He's really shook. And this is what I want to see.
Yes.
Like,
Guys,
this is how
we're
you're
safe on the
supposed to
villa.
play the game.
Girl, finally.
Finally.
Hmm.
What else? Oh my God, Iris is so pretty, so good. I don't want her to be paired up with Ace because I'm scared for her, but honestly, she might be the only one to be able to really tolerate that.
Because it seems like she's on the same, like, she's
Timing.
not on the same timing because, she's like, she wants to get married. Like, she's serious, but I don't think
Yeah.
she takes Ace serious. I don't think she takes Ace serious. So
Okay.
I think she's on the same playing field with him because, like, I don't take you seriously.
Right.
She wasn't talking to him about like she was talking to him about like I'm like looking for something serious. Like I want to get married. Like people
Okay.
don't care about marriage anymore.
Anywhere.
People don't commit to one another anymore.
And that's not cute to me.
Mm-mm. I don't
That's
like that.
cool.
So yeah,
Taylor rubbing up all on Oleander.
honestly, I find that to be a sex crime.
It's actually assault and
Yeah.
disqualified.
Honestly, I was waiting on Jalen to come over and say, "Ma'am, is this man bothering you? Is he bothering you?"
Is this man bothering you for real? Is he? Just tell
I
me.
think that I think that Oleander can clock it though, because she did say in her confessional, she was like, she's wondering if he's just doing this because of the bombshells or
Right.
if this is genuinely how he feels. But she's
Right.
like, this yoga date is nice or whatever, but like, and also, why does he never want to just be alone with her, sitting face to face, having a conversation?
The same reason Ace doesn't want to do it with Shelly.
Mm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Precisely. Also, I peeped that. Taylor, is that a world tour or your girls tour? You copy everything Ace does.
Right.
Stop.
Are you guys coupled up?
Right. That's your boyfriend?
Mm, you know it is.
And I'm not assuming anything. That's a genuine question.
No, that's serious. And it's okay if you are.
It's okay, but
Mhm.
you have to
But
be
we do want
honest. So Huda and Jeremiah.
okay, guys,
I'm
I
here for
like
it.
Huda.
I
You
want
know
to,
I like Huda.
I do. I love that she's
She
crazy.
was being a little bit much. She was being a little bit much, but I think that Jeremiah deserves it.
I
Something
do.
inside of me feels like he deserves this kind of treatment.
I do. And here's the thing. I won't even say she was doing a little too much. It was
Yeah.
incredibly too much. It was
No, it was
incredibly too
way
much.
too much.
But at the same time, I believe in karmic cosmic relief. And so you had it coming. If it wasn't Huda, it was going to be somebody else. And I
Yeah.
also just feel like everyone knew that Huda was crazy from day one. You were even playing into it. You were playing into this girl's delusions to the point where she was like, am I being love bombed? Am I being
Mhm.
love bombed? You were playing into it.
The
Now,
love bomber
after-
herself wanted to know if she was
okay,
being love
the
bombed.
love bomber herself, she literally, because she was like,
Mhm.
wait, he's pulling out all of my tricks before I can. Now,
Before I
after
can.
you find out she has a kid, notice how everything she says irritates him, y'all. Everything she says.
Mhm.
Two, he doesn't. She has a point. He doesn't do anything extra. They just have
No.
sex. That's it.
Yeah.
He
Mhm.
doesn't. Now, could she
But
have
here's
gone
the
about it a
problem, Huda.
different way? Yes. But what's the problem?
Oh, Huda, the problem is you gave him the milk.
You
You already
gave him
gave
the
him
milk.
you gave him the milk. We saw
And
you give him the milk on day 2. Day 2, night 1, we saw you give him the milk.
you
And you
know,
gave him the
he,
milk.
no, you can continue.
You've been giving him the milk the whole time. And you have the audacity now because you see these new bombshells come, this Iris. You see Iris come in, you're like, oh no, you need to lock me in. So right now she's spiraling. She's spiraling
Literally.
because she's like, okay, he could leave at any moment because we're not together. But
Literally.
that literally marked her territory by putting a hickey on him.
She sat up in that bed and was like, I'm afraid people are gonna leave me. Girl, tell us something we don't know. Tell me something I don't know. Like,
But here's
girl,
the problem, Jeremiah. Stop having sex with her then.
stop
Stop
having
having.
but you don't want to because you want to get your dick sucked. But my thing is, or your dick wet. But my
Mm-hmm.
thing is, I was gonna say, you gave him the milk, and girl, literally, why would he ever feel like he needs to do anything else when it's worked so far for him? You know what I mean?
Even
Everything
made
done.
breakfast yet, and you already let him play Dirty DJ under the covers. He
Now,
hadn't even made you.
that doesn't make it right because let me tell y'all something. A man like Jeremiah has a lot of karmic, cosmic relief coming his way.
Yes,
He's done a lot of women wrong. I'm telling you this. I'm telling
he
you,
will pay for his crimes.
he's
He
going to
will
pay
pay
for
for
his
his crimes.
crimes. And I think,
But Hood really is losing it.
but it's crazy. But that's the thing. Just like how you and I can clock it, everybody else clocked it, including Jeremiah, and he liked it. He liked it
Mm-hmm.
enough to lock it in day
Mm-hmm.
one,
Mm-hmm.
3 days in, he was locked in with this girl. If she,
Lock.
I promise you, actually, it would have been a crime if she never told him. But I really, really, really wish that we would know what it would be like if she would have never told him about her daughter. I really want to know how he would
How
act
would he be acting if he thought that he had a Kim Kardashian lookalike
with no kids.
with no children?
I wonder.
Mm.
All right, y'all, but that's some initial thoughts. It was a very good episode. Oh my God.
So yeah.
And Ashley was saying Oleander doesn't have good chat.
No, I don't think her banter is good. I really don't. I just felt like it comes off like a woman who is interviewing a man. Like it
Yeah.
I just feel like there's a way to get your questions answered,
Mhm.
to ask certain questions so that you can kind of gauge your interest in this person
Yeah.
and still be like, you know, like it's an ever-flowing conversation. It's
Well,
not,
you guys have to learn the art of a back and forth.
yes.
Not always just questions with one worded answers. That's not always a conversation.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just have to like talk to people and go with the flow and feel it out.
Right.
Also the art of seduction. Let's talk about the kiss. We don't have to kiss,
Yes.
but let's talk about the kiss.
Recount the kiss. Because I feel like for me, this is how I would have set it up. I'd have been like, when we sit down, we're talking or whatever, I'd be like, I've really been waiting for you to come and talk to me. Like, I was really looking forward to talking to you because, during the challenge, like, is that, what's the vibe there, like, between you and I? Like, was that just the challenge or because I was really feeling that. I felt like that was really nice that. And we can go on and on. Instead of asking about his work schedule, just be like, hey,
Um,
what's your ideal day? Like when you're not at work and you don't have anything to do, what's your ideal day?
right.
do. Learn some things about him, ask some questions. Then you'd find out his schedule. He'll tell
Right.
you, well, I usually have off Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Oh, look at that. Now you know the information. He works
Right.
Monday through Thursday, bitch.
Right.
Like you have to interview him and ask, okay, what are your weaknesses? What
Let's
are your
give a round of
strengths?
applause for Ashley because that was a good one.
You guys see, this is why I'm
It's the art of
constantly
conversation.
involved in something
Okay.
because I know the art of seduction. I know how to seduce.
She also knows how to banter, guys. It's not my sister's not a slut. Okay. She's not a whore. Okay.
Mm-mm.
But especially in this situation, every conversation needs to have a little seduction. You
Yeah,
guys,
Love Island.
Hannah and Pepe, look what happened.
Exactly.
She was
She knows
definitely
how
in
to
the
do it.
conversation.
You see what she said? She said, that challenge, it just wasn't long enough. It just wasn't long enough. Do you see how she let that man know that she was interested in him in a subtle, seductory way? And now she is straddling the man in the speakeasy. Do you see how it's done, ladies? This is how it's done.
Also, can we get what Charlie said on a shirt? Maybe it's just because I'm a Cancer, but I related to it so much. He was like, maybe I think too much. I'm a bit of a, wait, let me say it in a British thing. Maybe I think too much. I'm a bit of an overthinker, but 99% of what I think, I'm right about thinking it. Like,
The answer
hello?
is the call is coming from inside of the house.
It's coming from inside the house. I have
Hannah's
no between footage of him overthinking and her straddling Pepe.
straddling the man. Literally,
That
Shelly
is
is
not
like,
my life
they should be talking just like this, and they're not. They're not talking at all, Shelly.
at all. If that is not my life, I don't know what is. I need it on a shirt. I need it on a shirt right now.
Mm-hmm.
But let's get into the voting, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
We saved it for you guys. Oh my
Just
God. Hold on.
Mm.
Let me do a French lesson really quick, y'all. I'm finna lose my streak. I'm so sorry.
Marie étudie à New York. Étudiant. Étudie.
Étudie.
Ils vont au Mexique.
Ils vont au Mexique.
Ils vont au Japon.
Oh, it's really crazy that she has us watching this.
Yeah. Okay, girl, I'm literally done right now. I just had to.
It's just really crazy, y'all.
I have like a
It's
50
bloopers.
day streak, y'all. Like I
Don't let those sponsor us. Look at her. There's not a place nor a time. There's not a place or a time that isn't appropriate to this lady. Y'all, also Johnny Pop.
popsicle today.
Girl, when I tell you, I just cracked open the box and I only have one left. So whatever, I think it was like a box of 6. I think it was 6. I've had 6.
Oh my fucking God.
I
hate
don't know
them.
your 61-day streak.
Right, you're jealous. That's why you're hating on me. Don't pay attention to how many streak freezes are at the bottom, yo.
There's more streak freezes than there are streaks, guys.
Is that your third popsicle today?
It's my 4th popsicle today.
Oh,
if
okay.
you know.
Just checking. All right, guys. Can you open your app? Can you open your app? Talking about gaga. Okay. Can we vote first since it closes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Wait, where's vote? Okay. Who should Iris couple up with? Oh my God, no. I almost voted for Ace. I'm so sorry.
You have to swipe.
Yeah, you have to swipe and then you tap them and it'll give you the option.
Should Iris?
Here's the thing. I like her with Nick. I don't think anyone should couple up with Ace until I see a little more of his vulnerable side because I just can't trust him right now.
Yeah. And I know not Jeremiah, even though Jeremiah is looking for somebody right now.
Right now, he's definitely looking for somebody. All it takes is Iris to apply a little bit of pressure, y'all.
He's a wet noodle.
He's a wet noodle.
I'm going to do Nick.
I'm going to do Nick. I'm so sorry, Sierra.
Mm-hmm.
Who should Dalen couple up with? Oleander,
No.
are you?
Oleander, if you guys vote for anybody else, you're a fool.
You're a damn fool. Okay, now this might be hard. Who should Pepe couple up with? Real life, the two that we should be going through is Sierra and Hannah.
Mm.
You know, I
You
don't.
don't remember Amaya though? She liked him too, but she hasn't talked to him since.
She hasn't. She hasn't
Mm.
talked to him since. So yes, he does have three. Well, she might not be on my radar. I'm so sorry, Amaya, because I
Mm.
feel based off of their chats, like I feel like he pulled Sierra for a second one. He pulled Hannah for a second one.
Yeah. Honestly, I would go with Hannah.
I think I might go with Hannah too, but that leaves Sierra single and vulnerable, and I feel bad. But
She's
I feel like him and Hannah just they have that chemistry. Maybe it's sexual, but I
maybe.
also do feel like they were talking about stuff. That conversation is what made me realize she's a trying to be a doctor,
Oh yeah, true.
you know?
It's more sex forward, and I don't think it'll be forever.
Right.
But like, I don't think that that gives an opportunity. I don't think that Sierra needs that. I don't think that that's Sierra's vibe.
Right. I will say I do think him and Sierra look good together.
Hmm.
No, I think him and Hannah look good together, honestly. Too. They both look good together. They're
Yeah.
just good looking. But I was gonna say, I also feel like she really likes Nick.
Hmm.
And so I don't know if them not having that initial like sexual, I want to rip your clothes off, like how him and Hannah do, is gonna be enough.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I'll go with Hannah.
Yeah. Mm-mm-mm. I'm
I'm gonna
confirmed.
submit my vote, y'all.
We vote them.
Oh,
We're-
submit. Confirm.
Oh my God.
Right? I fucking
You
hate
know what?
Zoom.
I
I
don't even care anymore.
all right. Let's go home. Let's check the polls.
Hmm.
Pokemon go to the polls. Which
Nick's face. Resting
hey,
bitch.
hey, isn't there something about that?
It says which couples need. That's what it says for
Oh,
me.
okay, sorry. Go ahead and read, babe. I'm so
That was crazy, y'all. Nick's face, resting bitch, or nothing going on in there. His words, not ours. I would say there's nothing going on in there.
nothing going on in there. He definitely has that face. Like he does.
I don't feel like he ever thinks. I don't
Like,
think he knows.
if you guys have ever seen Invader Zim, you know Gurr. It's just walking around. It's like I feel
He's
like
always almost dying. It's Gurr. He doesn't pay attention.
that's Nick for sure. All right, next one. That's you, babe. You're
Oh.
reading them.
Iris was chatting up a storm. Which combo had chemistry? Ace, Jeremiah, or Nick?
Mm. I mean, she did have chemistry with Ace. I'm not gonna lie. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna vote that way. Just,
Because I don't know if it's genuine or
okay.
if it's a game.
Or if he's mad because y'all saw his face when Shelly was doing all that stuff with Austin. You saw it.
Double standard much.
Double
But
standard.
then I guess it's not really a double standard because he hasn't done that with anybody because he doesn't like intimacy.
But you was licking on her chest, and Austin didn't do nothing but go talk to his friends. So shut the hell up.
So be okay with other people exploring their connections. You just think that
Right.
Austin truly isn't competition, and she's trying to show you that that's not the truth.
Okay.
I would say Nick, honestly. I don't feel like her chat with Jeremiah was good.
No, yeah, I feel like he talks to everyone like that.
Mm-hmm.
He
Nick.
talks really fast too, is something I noticed. Kind of pisses me off.
Maybe he's nervous. Oh my God. Ace.
Right. There's 43.6% ace, y'all. Pitiful.
That's crazy.
You bitches are disgusting.
Actually sick in the head. Actually fucking sick. Okay, y'all. Oh, wait.
What's that?
Oh. Guys, we're not. Do you want to do this one? It's like you heard it right. You choose who the bombshells couple up with in tonight's vote. Level of excitement.
Oh, no.
Yeah. I was like, okay, that's crazy.
I was looking at it too. I was like, what is this? Didn't I just vote?
Holy guacamole. Amaya Papaya may be in love. Do you ship this? Question mark. Avocado emoji. Ship it or skip
That dumbass picture of Taylor. Here's the
it?
thing. I ship it, but does Pepe ship it?
No,
Exactly. So I have to skip it.
I have to skip it
I have to skip
because it would be against his will.
it. It would be against his will. Oh my God.
Most of us are skipping it.
Yeah. A lot of people want to ship it though.
Not enough. They're popping out shots, y'all.
Oh,
Jalen's going for Alandria. Does he have a chance? Question mark. Big yes energy could be a vibe. Not a chance.
big yes energy.
And he also has the other energy, y'all. He does have
Energy.
other.
I know my sister's
It is.
classy, but he has big dick energy.
He does, y'all. He wasn't
A
in
lot of
there
other people
stuffing
would agree.
his Johnson. He wasn't double layering his underwear.
A lot of people would agree. Let me see if you
Yeah.
can.
He has big dick energy, you
Yeah.
guys. He's a real man. He drives truck. Coulda, shoulda, Jeremiah done more for Huda? Question mark. Dead ass? Yes. Or give the boy a break.
I'll never give him a break, so I'm gonna just vote yes for just to say it. I don't think Huda has a leg to stand on here, y'all. But I'll never cut Jeremiah slack. If I do, check on me because someone's behind the camera holding a gun to my head.
You guys will let her vote that way. I'm going to do give the boy a break because I do think that Huda needed to give the boy a break.
Right.
Okay.
And I know I'm not in the majority because it was 79.2% that voted that, but I'm gonna stick with my sister. I am.
Yes. She's going to stick with sis Huda. Shoulda, woulda, Huda.
Because she's crazy as fuck. And I just feel like if somebody would just tell her she's being crazy, she'll snap out of it.
Right.
Snap out of it.
All right, guys. We got a vibe check. Hannah
I
and
said,
PK, are we shipping this or are we thumbsing it down?
I mean, we did make a vote for them, so I think we kind of have to ship it.
Yeah, we love it, y'all.
I'm
We
so
like
sorry,
this.
Charlie. I love you, Charlie.
Sorry, Charlie. But you need a different woman. I'm sure there'll be someone for you.
You need a different woman.
All right, guys. Now we're going to be swiping left and right. Which girl should Pepe pull for a chat? So, honestly, I'm just going to vote how I think, not what we saw.
Okay.
I would have said yes to Amaya. I think that he should
Yeah.
have pulled her for a chat.
I think he should have pulled her for a second shot, surely.
Shelly.
He should have talked to Shelly, yes.
You think he should have talked to Shelly?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
I personally don't think he should have spoken to Sierra. I
Right.
don't understand the point. I didn't understand the point.
He wanted that. That's what he wanted. But I wouldn't, if I was coming in, I wouldn't think that he was going to pull Sierra. So, swipe
Maybe.
left.
Hannah.
Okay, before I saw anything, my answer would have been no because I love Charlie, y'all. So I'm gonna do what I have to do.
Okay. No, we're gonna say maybe. Huda.
Nah, you don't want that. You don't want all those problems, big bro.
Alandria.
She's single and vulnerable, so yes.
Even though Taylor doesn't realize that she's single and vulnerable, this episode he didn't because he's a predator.
But she is. She's single and vulnerable. So in the ranking, number 1 was Sierra. Wow. Number 2 was Hannah. Number 3 was Amaya. Number 4 was Huda. Number 5 was Alandria. And number 6 was Shelly.
Wow.
Wow. So let's see how they feel about Jalen, though. Because maybe this is just a race thing. I feel like whenever y'all see Black people, y'all be like, oh my God, yeah, get together.
So, which boy should Iris pull for chats? Ace, yes.
Yeah.
He's single and vulnerable.
He's single, not vulnerable, but he's single.
He is single. He's not vulnerable. I feel like Iris should have pulled Austin for a
chat. He's very open, yeah.
Yeah.
I would have said no to Charlie.
You would have said no to Charlie, yeah. Jeremiah, I personally would say no because I'm like, why even deal with that shit? Like I would let these two suffer in their own situation.
Like they're going to crash and burn. You don't
Yeah.
even have to apply pressure, babe.
I
They're
don't
going
want to be a part of that. I
Right.
don't need to be a part of that.
Swipe it to the right. You don't need all those problems, Iris. You're too pretty. You got good skin. You don't need all of
He'll
that.
come to you when he's ready. He'll come to you when he's ready.
Nick, I would have said no, I think. I feel like I
said
would have said no. Taylor,
Taylor, I would have said no.
I would have said no. Get him off the chin.
Y'all, I want
Get him
Taylor
off
to
the
know.
villa. Get him off the villa.
Please.
Okay, it says 1 Jeremiah, 2 Austin, 3 Nick, 4 Ace, 5 Charlie, and 6 Taylor.
We're all in agreement that Charlie and Taylor don't need to be talking to Iris.
Right. But Jeremiah being at the top, you guys actually love evil people. You love to suffer. You love to
You
suffer.
guys love evil.
You guys love to suffer. I think you guys have been suffering so long that you're like, this is normal. Babe, you deserve better. You deserve better.
There's nothing that Huda could have possibly done to y'all
To make
y'all wanting her to crash out so badly.
Literally.
On television.
And this is why I feel like I have to stand by her because you guys are not going to keep playing in my face like they both are not crazy. I see Huda getting all of this treatment, but Jeremiah is crickets. In fact, Jeremiah deserves a bombshell.
He deserves a bombshell.
And now I will always be on his neck, and it's partially y'all's fault. I will always be on his neck, and I have to find a way to defend Huda.
Blame yourselves, guys. Blame yourselves.
She is crazy. But you guys are too. I see you
voted for it
right now.
He voted for it. He voted for it.
I see you guys being crazy and delusional right now.
Which girl should Jalen pull for chats? Amaya?
I would have said yeah.
Okay, because she's single and vulnerable.
She's single and vulnerable, yeah.
Shelly? Me personally, I would have said no. I just think that what Shelly has going on right now, she needs to handle her business. You don't need a third. You don't need a third.
I would have only said Pepe because I feel like they look cute together. But I feel like
they could have chatted. I don't think it would have gone anywhere.
Yeah, no. But they could have chatted. I don't think I would have said yes for Jalen and Shelly. I don't think that's a thing. Sierra, I probably would have said no.
Yeah, me too. Hannah, no.
I would have said no, yeah. I would have said no. Oleander.
Yes.
So obviously we're biased, but literally he came in here for one reason. They sent that man in here for one reason. Like everybody don't act like he didn't come here for his white oleander. All right.
You guys.
But right.
We're in like company.
Who's at the top?
Oleander.
Okay. 2, Amaya. Thank you. 3 is Huda. Okay. So maybe y'all don't hate her too much.
Maybe not.
All right. But I'm watching y'all. I'm watching. 4 is Shelly, 5 is Sierra, and 6 is Hannah. Y'all, and look at how that went.
And look at how that went, y'all.
Look at
how that went.
OMG. And that's
all that.
Wow. And we did it under 40. They're not even trying to kick us out, girl. This is crazy. We're doing a great job.
Crazy. Yeah. Guys, we fucking did it. We're getting better at this day by day.
We fucking did it. We're so back, baby. We're so back.
Girl, get off my line.
Yeah. You can expect, and here they go trying to kick us out. We got 10 minutes. Anyways, you can expect a lot of these. Like I said, we're going to do this every episode. So it's going to be a Love Island connoisseur. When this is over, we'll probably find something else to talk about. But I don't think, considering Love Island is every day except Wednesday is going to be our off day. We got to find something else to talk about. I talk to my sister every day, but I don't want to talk to her about just Love Island every day.
Yeah, we have other things. Like we care about each other, but
we care about each other.
We care
because we're brothers.
And we're happy, and we're. Anyway,
all right, y'all. Right, that has been episode 10.
Yes, of Love Island.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
Episode. I don't even know anymore of Cackle of the Jackal. Anyways, tune in next tune in tomorrow. Tune in tomorrow to watch us watch and review
Who
11.
Because I'm assuming this will be the episode where they'll figure out, because we chose tonight who the bombshells are going to couple up with next.
Yeah. So I guess
So
that's what I was gonna say. Do we
let's
have
see
any,
how that shakeup goes.
right? I was gonna say, do we have any predictions? But I think that was our prediction, like the votes.
Yeah, I think definitely Jalen is going to be with Alandria.
Mhm.
And I'm glad that we're not going to give Alandria the choice to make, because I feel like she's too nice and she would have still picked Taylor. But and then Pepe, I think that's gonna be Hannah.
Yeah, I think so
I
too.
think that's Hannah. And I think Iris, honestly, I think Iris is gonna end up being with Ace, which is gonna put Shelly in another week with Austin where she doesn't want to be.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
For no reason. But I think that though
I
that
think
Shelly
Amaya
might apply some more pressure in
with
reference
Austin.
to Austin,
Yeah.
because I feel like Ace is going to be with Iris, and I think that he actually is going to be like doing things that directly go against what he was talking to Amaya about. I
Right.
think
But he's been doing that. He's been doing that since he decided he wasn't going to try with that girl anymore. Licking cream off of people's titties. Anyways, I was gonna say, wouldn't it be crazy if Austin paired up with Amaya?
Amaya.
What do you do?
Amaya was like, "Oh, I'm picking Austin." Then who the fuck? Shelly might end up picking Taylor,
Girl.
just to let him continue going on, because Ace is gonna do whatever he can to keep Taylor around so that he has his little minion by his side
Okay.
to schedule dates.
To sniff his ass and tell him it smells so good.
Smells so good. This smells like Versace. That's what he says, y'all.
It
That's what he
smells
says.
like Gucci.
Gucci,
All right,
Gucci.
Tune in tomorrow. We'll be here. Let's do
Yes.
the final cackle.
Of the jackal.
This has been the cackle.
Of the jackal. Your parents are sleeping.
I don't give a fuck. Everybody wake up right motherfucking now.
No, that's right.
Remember when I did Duolingo?
God have mercy on her. God have mercy on